I am in, and I'm doing the check mark now.
Okay, I have it set to load game, so let's see if it lets me load the game.
Awesome.
I think um oh, this is cool. I think it was 1926.
1926. Well, I guess we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
I think near the end we had that diplomatic vote, if I remember correctly, but I could be wrong. That could have been much earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll check and see if the UN was finished after we load it. Loading. 38%. Stuck on 38%. 71%.
Because you were Sumeria, right?
Yay, I'm in. Okay. Mr. Pringles of Sumeria. And I readied up.
Okay.
Lego. Yeah. Lego my ego.
Yeah.
Yeah, this looks accurate. I'm building a tactical nuke, apparently. I don't even remember queuing that up.
Let's see. I remember we're at war, or at least I'm at war.
Are you? I don't think I'm at war anymore.
Yeah, I'm at war with Rome and Spain and Scandinavia.
Ah, that's why. Okay, because we made peace with Russia. We were like in a joint war
Mm-hmm.
with Russia, and then we stopped it after we both got some cities, and you were getting pressured by the Romans. At least now,
Mm-hmm.
because you took Vladivostok and Yakutsk, you can like start expanding into the Romans. You don't have to like finish off the Russians anytime soon. You still have like a path
Exactly.
of expansion because you can go to Neapolis. I'm trying to look around. I think my goal was to start killing people off in case there was another vote. So I wanted to
Mm-hmm.
kill off these guys. And my other goal is to start renaming my cities because someone commented in the video when I was trying to rename cities before in this series and told me how to do it. I'm just trying to look around before I end my turn
Mm-hmm.
to make sure I'm not missing anything. I hope you're not waiting on me.
I just finished up.
Okay, I'll end my turn. I think everything's fine. Let's see. Is this the only ship here? Yeah, okay. Yeah, what are you? Scientist. Activate Ibn Butter. Oh yeah, I was gonna like use this guy. You can hurry production with scientists, right? Or
Hmm?
or
With
can you
like
not?
special.
With any great person, right? They can like hurry
Yeah,
production of
I
like a
believe so.
wonder.
Yeah.
Hold on. View Civilopedia for. Oh, it's a leader. Okay. Or to hurry production. Yeah. So I think I was saving this guy to hurry production, and then I was holding you here, and that's the end of my turn already. But I always have to, I guess, check for queued units. But I have a way of doing that now. I can just scroll through this. Hattusas,
Mm-hmm.
you're building tow infantry. Nope. You're giving me wealth. Now I can do it in turn. And while you do your turn, I can start renaming stuff. So I know that I'm going to build. I only know 2 names so far. I'm gonna go to the Spices City, wherever that is. Here we go. And name it Kessel. And then I'm gonna name the fur city Kashyyyk for Wookiee pelts.
There you go.
And now I have to come up with like a billion other Star Wars names in order to name all of these. So in Star Wars lore, maybe you can help me with this. Um, you know how like there's like the moon where the Trandoshans live,
Mm-hmm.
like around Kashyyyk. Is that moon Trandosha, or is that like a different moon where the Trandoshans just kind of like own that moon and they come from somewhere else?
I think
Is that moon
it's supposed.
Trandosha?
I think so.
Because if so, I'm gonna name this city next to Kashyyyk Trandosha, but I'm not sure. I'll just name it that anyways. Let's see. I'll name my capital Coruscant because I'm a republic. I know I'm just kind of going for randomly. You have lots of grassland, so you can be Naboo. You're snowy, so you can be Hoth. What's like the hilly? Is there like any hilly, mountainy Star Wars planets that come to mind?
Alderaan was fairly mountainous.
Was it? I remember like the one shot from. They only had it like in like one shot from Revenge of the Sith. I think that was it. Oh no, you're right. Because in SWOTOR, it's like
Mm-hmm.
fairly fairly
Exactly.
mountainous too. Right? Okay, I remember.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. Um, I don't know. Voss. Hmm. Uh, you have the United Nations. Oh, the turn timer is about to end if you're doing stuff.
Thank you.
Bam, it's over. And finish a lot of stuff. Hmm. Interesting. In turn, I have no clue what to name. What would you think of like the Star Wars equivalent to the UN would be? Probably just Coruscant, huh? The problem is I didn't build
The
it like
Galactic Republic.
yeah, but I already named my capital Coruscant.
Gotcha.
What else is in this city? Sistine Chapel and JS Box Cathedral. I guess it could be the since it's got like religious buildings, Typhon maybe.
Yeah.
That's where like the Jedi came from, right?
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Okay, there you are. Your plains, cows, ivory, lots of cattle. So where is like nerf herding is like a thing in Star Wars, right?
Yeah.
Is there like any planet that's like known for nerf herding, or does it just go on throughout the galaxy?
I believe it mostly just goes on throughout the galaxy.
Okay. So that doesn't help me name that then.
Mm-mm.
Ivory. I guess. I don't know. There's a lot of people here. I'll call it Terrace.
There you go.
We'll act like it hasn't been destroyed yet. You're our big desert city, so Tatooine. Actually, there's a lot of desert cities. Good thing they added more desert planets. I don't even remember what the new one is called. It started with a J.
Jabim? No.
Jabim? That sounds very familiar.
No, that's the rain planet.
Oh.
That you can't use like turbo lifts or on the repulsor lifts.
Oh, okay. Then what was the name?
Jakku.
Jakku. There we go. And I guess I can call this one Geonosis because it's kind of a desert planet. And Utapau is kind of a deep desert planet. Maybe. That's a stretch. I can't even spell Utapau. How do you spell Utapau?
Utpau, I believe.
I'm gonna add an extra U in there because I think it still doesn't look right.
It's Utapau.
So UTA?
Yeah, UTA.
UTAPAU? Like that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That sounds more correct, yeah. It's almost the end of the turn again.
Yep.
You have a lot to do because of war, huh?
Mm-hmm.
It's a good thing I have something to do while you war.
Yeah, there's a lot of people to try and kill.
Can I gift units?
I don't think so.
I remember you could do that in other civs.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think Civ 4 they let you do that, right? Or am I wrong?
I think you might be right.
Okay. Let's see. It's actually harder to remember like all of the Star Wars names for everything than I thought.
Mm-hmm.
This is on the coast. It's got rubber and sugar. Sugar. They don't really have sugar in the Star Wars galaxy. Like, Do they?
No, they're always more like hard drugs, like spice.
Yeah. Uh, I don't know. Ryloth.
There you go.
'Cause it's a, what is it called? Plain City.
Mm-hmm.
Ryloth is kind of plainsy, right?
No, it's more. Well, it's almost more mountainous
Oh, yeah.
because it's got that central ridge of habitability. Like it's got its barren areas as well.
You mean like a plateau?
No, because it's got that cave system that's like in the middle.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay. So maybe this shouldn't be Ryloth. Maybe that should be Ryloth. Because there's some mountains here. Maybe this should be, oh, what should this be? I'm trying to think of, like, plains. Like, not grassland, but, like, plains, where it's like...
Yeah. Let me think. You could go with. Dantooine. That was a more farming world. A lot of plains. It's got some caves in it, but it was primarily an agricultural world.
Okay. And then you could be Ryloth because you're next to hills and mountains. Trondheim can be lots of grassland, lake. I already have Naboo though. Onderon?
No, because that's more of a forest.
Okay.
Onderon and Duxon are more forest.
But I cut down all the forests.
Yeah.
The last remaining forests are fittingly where Kashyyyk is.
Yeah.
You sure Onderon is a forest? I thought it was like a forest moon, and then like Onderon was plainsy.
So Duxon is more of a forest moon. Yes. Okay. But Onderon had the Beast Riders that were out in the forests surrounding. They had the Beast Rider Wars, remember? That's why they had to build the giant walls on Onderon around the cities.
Okay. See, I'm more familiar with Onderon from like KOTOR 2, which is like focused in the city. That's when they're
talking. Yeah, and you can talk to the dude that's the Beast Rider just outside, or that's like in the starport where you first land. He has those beasts in cages, and he gives you like a backstory about the planet.
See, I don't really remember much about the planet. I just remember everyone wants your like visa.
Yeah,
like literally everyone. They're like. Mm-hmm. They tell you like the very first.
Oh, you've got a starport visa. You shouldn't get that to anyone, but you should tell it to me instead.
Exactly.
I mean, that is the primary plot of that planet.
Exactly.
Anything else with the queen is just minor stuff.
This has furs, so I'll name it Endor. For
there you go.
Whatchamacallit. Ewok furs. Russia declared war on the Germans.
Oh, I had no clue that would happen.
It happened as soon as your
truce was
expired. I love it. I love the messages. It's like Utapau, Dantooine, Naboo have all been strucken by pollution. I'm more than halfway done naming these. End turn, and I'll just keep naming while you do that.
Okay.
War stuff. Tell me if you need money. I just happen to have like 4,000 sitting in the bank.
See, I don't really use money because I'm a fascist. And so all of my stuff is people-based.
There you go.
Because it's the superior way to impose your will.
I stand for the Republic, for democracy. Horses. So when I think horses in the Star Wars galaxy, I think... Actually, I think of Hoth, those stupid things that they ride in there, but that's not really... I already have a Hoth. And that's
Tauntaun?
Tauntaun, that's right. This is a grassland planet. I already have a Hoth in the snow.
Yavin 4? No, that's another forest planet. What about...
Do you think of anything else when you think of horses in the Star Wars galaxy besides Tauntauns? Portugal declared war on the Germans. What just happened? Coruscant builds tactical nuke. Would you like to hold elections? Sure. Do you want to vote for me?
Yeah.
1, 2... Whoa.
Everyone voted for Isabella.
You have suffered an embarrassing diplomatic defeat. Oh, it's the end of the game.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have let it vote. Hey, this is Russell. Coming at you post-game, I guess you can say. And yeah, I'm just gonna go through, talk about this game a little bit, and then leave you with the map after that. So, yeah. So this game was pretty fun. As you can see, they ended kind of abruptly with the diplomatic victory, and I count that as a lesson learned. I've never really been in a position where I've been so hated by people in the world, I guess, at the end of the game that I was gonna lose something like that. I just kind of thought that, like, you know, people would just generally vote for me enough so that I wasn't in danger of losing a diplomatic victory. You know, I probably wouldn't have gone and invaded the other continent like that if it wasn't for, you know, Sly and everything. But I don't want to blame him at all. I'm learning the game, and I was my screw up in the end that cost both of us the game via, you know, that. I didn't even get to rename all my cities, sadly, but I know how to do that now. So that could be fun in the future, we'll see. I am playing, and I'm in the middle of playing with another multiplayer campaign at the time of this recording with Sly, as well as I have a single player campaign I want to upload as well for Civ 3, so you can definitely expect to see more Civ 3 content. Talking about this game, there were definitely things that I kind of screwed up on. I lost a number of cities at one point, but then came back because of nationalism, and that was a fun war to fight. I think that was probably the highlight of the series, being able to fight that war and come back from it. You know, I've had wars that I haven't come back from sometimes in the channel. I've lost games, and I think I've been getting better at this game because of that. I think I shouldn't have been in that situation in that first place. I wouldn't be put myself in that situation now, of course. But yeah. Yeah, really crazy war that was, and crazy game too. I did kind of, I did pretty decently well. I won't say I'm, you know, top tier player level yet, but yeah, and it was pretty fun to have Sly to play with, you know, see how he plays the game and stuff like that, and yeah, he's been a bit more experienced, so. The next game around, you know, since we played it back to back to kind of like this game, we started playing it right after we finished playing this game. He's got this game as experience as well. We're both kind of relearning the game. as we're playing this. You know, I've been kind of relearning the game for the last like couple years by uploading this stuff on the channel and getting your guys' advice and all of that. He just started learning the game. Like when we started recording this, he had only owned the game again for like a week or two, I think. So yeah, talking about the game, diplomatic, building the UN was smart, but letting them vote was dumb. I should have just waited it out till space victory, because I was well ahead of everyone else. I also probably should have made more of a push onto Isabella, built more of an army, focused a bit more on trying to war her. It would have been long and grueling, considering, you know, the state of everything. But yeah, I could have done that. Intervening on the other continent would have been like a mistake in a single player game. I should have just let that be. But in a multiplayer game, you know, it added a lot of flavor. And it gave me a foothold in case... My reasoning was, you know, having a foothold on the other continent would mean that Sly wouldn't be able to completely dominate his continent, even if he did. And then I could kind of use him as a weapon at the same time against the other people on the continent to make sure that they don't grow to the point where they conquer their own continent and kind of go on a runaway AI trip. So yeah, I'm excited to get you more series. I've been having so much fun playing this game. The multiplayer game that we're currently in the middle of is amazing. I've been having so much fun on it. And the single player game is something unique. It's not something I've done before. It's both unique in the fact that it's random everything, so I don't choose like a civ, it's assigned to me. I don't choose a map type, it's assigned to me. So it's random in that sense. And then also, they really started me in a unique position in that game that made me have to play a different opening than I've played before on this channel. So I'm excited to bring that to you guys as well. The single player campaign will probably come first just because it's already, you know, ready to start uploading and everything. I just have to put like the post commentary over that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll let the music finish and as well as this map finish. Have a good one. God bless. Like, favorite, and subscribe if you guys want to see more. Always interested in your feedback down in the comment section. You guys have a good one. God bless.